What's happening, y'all? So this is, I think, part like 3, maybe 4 of the Aggro Paladin video series on YouTube. So um, I said last round that I wouldn't probably not play this deck again unless I saw some evolution in the deck, and lo and behold, there is some evolution, and I think it's pretty spicy. So Tortollan Storyteller seems incredible. I played against a guy and he dropped this, and I'm like, what is this guy doing? And he also played the Slither Spear, which I didn't think was going to be very good, but it is a 1 mana 1/3, so there's something to be said for having 3 on the health side. A lot of similar cards. Observer of Mysteries seems interesting. I'm not sure if 2 Trinket Artist would be better than the Observer, but Trinket Artist is fantastic because it draws you your Crusader Aura and a Divine Shield minion. That wouldn't be Ziliax in this case, but it would be probably Righteous Protector. I think that's pretty much it, honestly. Yeah, it draws you just Righteous Protector. And then the other thing is Mother Duck. I've seen Mother Duck in some variations of this deck list, but after doing some digging and looking at stuff, it seems like Mother Duck is something that's been adapted into the deck list for the most part. I think just because it's 4 mana for 4 guys, so you play a bunch of guys turn 1, 2, 3. They clear those guys. You've got much better ways to get guys out there than just muster for battle. And sometimes it's a little rough to come back after you've gotten your board cleared once or even twice with the normal Aggro Paladin deck. So one thing worth mentioning is Ziliax. I've seen played in 2 different versions. There's this one, +1 attacks all your guys and costs 1 less. So normally you want to play him when you got like 6 guys out there. Ziliax costs 1, pumps your whole team. On turn 5 you can do Crusader Aura in that or Flash Sale in that. Just really solid. The other option that you have that I've seen played is doubling the attack and summoning a copy. So on turn 6, you've got a big boom boom that you can drop down that they have to answer. And I like this version a little better, but I haven't seen this in any lists online. So I'm not sure if it's actually worse or not. I'm going to try both versions. I'm going to do 5 games each, which with each of them. So we're going to start with this one that pumps your team, and then I'm going to do 5 more games with the one that doubles its attack every turn. And I do have another version that I'm going to do for another part, so you do have that to look forward to. So let's get some games in. So 2.0. And if you haven't taken a look at my Dragon Paladin series, that's the new fun one that I'm doing. I like to mix it up between competitive and fun decks so that there's a good balance, because I like being competitive, but I also do this in the first place to have fun. So, but Aggro Paladin is, or excuse me, Dragon Paladin is a really silly way for me to just explore like the creativity in the game, deck building and stuff like that. I swear if this is the mirror, that's not what I want to play against. I want to see what the actual meta's like. I guess we'll just keep Wisp. Ooh, that's a rough hand. Double Mother Duck. Okay, then. So we're going to be at the mercy of our top decks now. But I think with that in mind, I'm still just going to run the full gambit of what we got here. So first games was 7 mana Ziliax. And the next one is going to be with the 6 mana. So not the best. Righteous Protector is very good as a turn 1 against us. Okay, so Aura Paladin or Bubble Paladin, something like that. Eesh, we're just drawing crap. This sucks. I think it's probably worth doing this. We don't actually lose the guy, which is fine, and we can break the Divine Shield. Okay. This could be tough if they... So if they've got the cubicle, this is just gonna run us over. Yeah, I think we just go maul here, bash face, and pray for the best. I could smack this guy with that. It's probably fine. So this gets us Ziliax. The only problem with that is, you know, I think that's fine actually. The only problem with that is now that guy is susceptible to damage the same way our other 1/1s are. So, at the end of the day, not too big of a deal. Okay, we just gotta pray now for no... please no a cubicle here. So if we Mother Duck, we'll have 6 minions, and then Ziliax will cost 1. We can bash for a decent amount, but I don't know that that's gonna be worth it. What I could do, actually, let me see here. I gotta do math. So if I pop this guy for 1, they get a 7/7 Divine Shield, and then I can poke it for 1, break the shield. And this is all after I play Mother Duck and Ziliax. Then I can go 4 damage plus Mother Duck, throw 2 guys at it, so we kill that, and then we've still got some guys. That seems like the best play, honestly. Yeah, I don't love it, but I think it's the best thing we can do here. So we go that to break the shield, we do this, 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 and then we've still got another Mother Duck to follow up with. If I didn't have the other Mother Duck and this was my hand, I would have been much more hesitant to do that, but I think it's okay. Because our next Maul should draw us Crusader Aura only, so we're just drawing gas from here, I think. I'm not sure I want to draw any of the stuff over here right now. Like, Busybot's always great, but unfortunately Ziliax stops the potential there. Good old Toreth. Okay. That becomes a little bit more difficult. Well, Mother Duck helps. That'll give me 3 minions to attack with. I gotta hit this guy 4 times to kill him. It's not very good. I
wonder.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta just go for that. Because if I just like maul, that's not enough. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Alright, so Mother Duck seems pretty good in this deck, especially with all the pump effects. So, I gotta break the shield 3 times and then hit it for 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 1, 2. So I'll only have 2 guys left over, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. God, this guy is so annoying. Quack, quack. I could Trinket Artist and Flash Sale. It's probably one of my better options here. Because Maul doesn't matter too much here because I've already got a Flash Sale. Ooh. So that's a mech, that's a beast, and that's nothing. So this will pump 2 of my guys. Ooh, that's also got a type. So does Observer of Mysteries have a type? It does too. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to say this into Flash Sale is probably pretty good. Yeah, it's that or Trinket Artist. I think this is better than Trinket Artist here.
Had many adventures.
So now I've got a little protection with the taunt mech. Okay. Yeah, this version of the deck seems way better. It seems like you don't run out of steam as easily. I mean, I had a hand that was, what, Wisp, 1-drop. It was like Wisp, Mermy, and then double Mother Duck or something was how I started turn 1. So normally if you have a hand like that, with the original version of this deck, you're just dead. Because if you can't play your guys... I mean, the Mother Ducks obviously aren't in the original version, but if you had, like, double Flash Sale or, like, double Aura and 1-drop Wisp, you're pretty screwed. I think Maul into Crusader Aura is probably the best bet here.
Let me think.
I gotta do this to break this guy, though. So do that.
For justice.
I guess that's okay. And then they're dead.
Battle.
Okay, this deck's pretty good. Alright. We'll see how the other matchups go, but yeah, Bubble Paladin I'm torn on. I really want that deck to be better than it is. Like, the first time I played against it, I think I got rolled by just, like, I think they went Righteous Protector into Hard Light Protector into some 3-drop, and then they went Tank Engineer and turn 5 Cubicle. And I was just like, how do I beat this curve? I don't even remember what I was playing, but I was just like, there's nothing I can do here. You're just making 7/7s every turn. So when I saw that, I was like, there's a lot of potential here. But the deck seems a little hit or miss in my experience. I don't normally like to keep Platosaur. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to here. It'll probably be really good, like turn 3, 4, something like that, when you got a little bit of mana to be able to play something, or it's not a big deal if you lose the card. Ooh, Quest Priest. You don't see this too often. Yeah, let's just go for it. I could go turn 1 Righteous Protector and chill, but drawing a Busy Bot on turn 2 would be amazing, because I could go Coin, Protector, Busy Bot. Oy, that's annoying. How rude. Just so insensitive. Okay, so I've got 4 attack, and they've got a 6 health taunt minion. Pretty rough. Okay, so I think we just do this. I think that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I could throw the Mermy at it also, so I only got to deal 3 to it next turn. Like they could... What's that 3-minute spell? Hot Coals or something. I'm not sure if this deck plays that. I think Hot Coals is a holy spell, so obviously helps their quests. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think this deck is very much so at the mercy of its top decks no matter what, so... Nightshade Tea. Okay, then. So this is +1 attack until your next turn. So if I do this now with it, it'll lose that pump next turn when it can actually attack. So let's just do this.
For justice.
And we'll pop that and smack him for 3. This isn't great. I could, so something also to note is I could have hit with another minion, so that I have a little insulation from removal. Because if they, like for example, if they hot coals or pretty much anything here that deals damage to minions, I would at least have one guy left. But I don't think that one guy's gonna make a huge difference. So sure. Which one? Which one? They're all the same. Just pick one, buddy. Which one? Alright, that's not good. So that gives them 5 damage to a random enemy and Reborn. Yeah, when they combine them, it gets out of hand. Whew, busy bots. Let's go. Alright, I'm just going to run this and this. And let's just smack the face. This means hero power triggers twice. Might be worth killing because this would give them 4 health instead of 2. I don't like that. So let's get rid of that guy. Yeah, we're going to bash for 8.
Battle. The battle.
Pretty good position here. Yeah, just need a Crusader Aura or something, and we've definitely got this game, but they could do a lot of things here. Back, fine.
Time heals all wounds.
Another busy bot, literally the worst possible. I guess it's better than Wisp, but still. Okay. So I can throw 3 guys at this. And then that leaves me with 7, 8 attack left over. So I can kill this. If I play this guy's got 3 attack. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Means I can pop their Divine Shield, I guess. Alright, looks like we gotta do it.
To battle.
Yeah, I don't really want to, but I think popping that shield is going to be very helpful.
I must move quickly.
Fire and blood. Elevating task.
The battle for justice.
Reporting for duty.
So at this rate, I can hero power and busy bot next turn, which is something. Just gives me 4 or 2 extra power, 4 total for those recruits. Oh, awesome. That's just great. I mean, it deals 2 damage to their hero, which is helpful. It's the equivalent of an attack, but not very good. Ooh, very nice.
Reporting for duty.
Well, we're just gonna... Oh, no, we don't have mana, just kidding. Yeah, we're just gonna
To battle.
run this.
Justice.
Yeah, I could have had him down to 4 with Crusader Aura, but I think it's okay. Jeez. Very annoying. Okay, good. They're just dead. So dead.
To battle.
To battle.
To battle.
Alright, 2-0 after 2 games. It's pretty funny to me. The first time I saw Mother Duck, I was just like, what? But, yeah, that card is very good. I haven't played a Storyteller yet. I really want to play. This was the whole reason that I was interested in this. I saw somebody play that guy, the Storyteller, and I was like, that's really good. Because I think he played it and pumped 2 minions the first time, and then it pumped 2 more minions the next turn. It was very awesome. So, and plus it's a 2 mana 1/2. It's not just a 1/1. So it doesn't die to little measly 1/1s like the hero power of Death Knight, stuff like that. You need multiple leeches. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, Hunter. What you got for me? Ooh, okay, we're in business. So elementals, undead murlocs. I think it probably doesn't matter what we lead with as long as we're playing multiple guys. Ooh, hello. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got options. Yeah, let's just run these. I want to say BusyBot is the play. I don't know. So if I draw a 1-drop that has a different type than these, then Storyteller's amazing. I guess either way, they're going to pump 3 or 4 guys. And BusyBot is a mech, and I don't have a mech, so let's do that, and then Storyteller next turn, I guess? Yeah, because if I do this first, then Storyteller will still pump. If I Storyteller first, this guy won't pump. That is definitely the way to go. Now, what does this do again? They get 2 2/1 ponies. I'm just going to let them attack. Okay, then. See, there was a moment where I thought about, like, I could attack the horse with this guy and then kill the 2/1s with my 2/3s, and maybe that was better. Maybe. So Wisp Storyteller seems okay. I can also Silverhand recruit off of that. Mother Duck seems okay also. There's a lot of ways to play this turn. Okay, so that's going to have Reborn. This guy is pretty annoying if... Yeah, I would like to get the Storyteller going, but I'm not sure that's the right play here. It seems pretty good, though, because it's going to pump 4 guys. Yeah, I think that's probably the play.
I must move quickly.
Reporting no duty.
Low had many a
Okay,
day.
let's trade there. And... yeah, this guy is just so bad, though. Yeah, I think I need to make sure I get some damage in, though. Yeah, if I kill this guy with Reborn, it would have this guy would have hit the first one and lived. This guy would have hit and then traded with the Reborn copy. So, wow. Okay then, this gets lifesteal. Oh boy. Yeah, this painted Canvasaurus is pretty annoying, and that hurts. Okay. Alright, Mother Duck seems like the way to go here. I could Maul, get Ziliax, but that doesn't seem super great.
Let me think.
Muster for Battle doesn't seem good enough either. I think this is the way to go. I'm just waiting for the time when I can go Mother Duck and then follow with BusyBot and just swing for 6 with these guys. But this is important. And... yeah, I think I gotta get rid of this. I would have hit this, but obviously it makes 2 more ponies, so we're gonna try to clear as many minions as possible while still maintaining an aggressive, maintaining aggressive attacks at the face. This feels like an old version of Hunter, like very beast oriented. Yep, that sucks. That deals 1 damage and then repeats for each beat, so they dealt 4 damage. Jeez. So I think next turn I go Muster for Battle Flash Sale. For now, I think Maul Hero Power is probably the play. Yeah, let's see, what do we draw for this? Of course.
Reporting for duty.
I really only have to find 2 more damage. They're very likely going to clear my board right now. Oof, that's annoying. Okay, I need to find a little more than 4 damage now. Seems pretty good. Alright, momentum could be pretty reversed here. This is unfortunate. So I think this, yeah, gotta smack that guy, but I'm probably just dead. Because, yeah, but between this and the minions they have, they can go 1, 2, yeah, we're just very dead.
Well played.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I think it might have been a misplay not to handle that horse earlier. Oof. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, definitely losing this. Yeah, it probably was a misplay to leave the horse. I was kind of... I was trying to maintain as many bodies on the board as possible. I figured it wasn't the worst if they had 1 minion to attack back with, because if I was trading with the horse and I was trading with the ponies, then it felt like it would probably do more damage to me. To these people, come on, are you seriously just gonna play with your food, bro? Come on, thank you, kill me. All right. These people are ridiculous. They're like posturing in a video game. Like, let's go, let's get this show on the road. Yeah, I always find it interesting when people are like, I beat you, look at me. And you're like, bro, it's a video game. Is this really the pinnacle of your life right now? Like, this is what you live for? Yeah, but not handling that horse, I think, might have cost me that game. And I think, you know what, and there was that turn where I decided not to kill the 1-mana guy that gives bonus effects. That might have also been a misplay. It can be tough to figure out, with this deck in particular, when it's appropriate to trade minions, because your minions are so important to your overall strategy that you have to handle them like a precious resource. So this hand seems pretty good. Okay, I guess I meant to have Crusader Aura here. Cool. So I'm tempted to turn 1 Mermy and Righteous Protector, so then I can turn 2 Busybot. It gives pretty explosive potential if I have a good thing to do on turn 3. Then that makes Crusader Aura potentially very good.
The light dims, but we fight.
I have a feeling they may drop some removal since they are rogue. They've got O Manager and things like that. I guess turn 1 they're not going to be able to do too much. So let's just see what happens, I guess. Here we go. Well, that's a 3-drop. It'll draw Crusader Aura and Righteous Protector. Seems okay. Alright, definitely some form of Psycho Rogue. I think that's really the only rogue that's out there right now is different variations of Psycho Rogue. I'm still in process of building it. Since the Sandbox Scoundrel nerf, I put the deck down and was like, I'm not doing this. That one hurt my heart. Like, I really liked that Incendious combo deck. I was getting the hang of it. I was getting a little good with it. I think there's 1 or 2 videos of me playing it on the YouTube. And so when they took that away, I was like, you just killed like the whole combo. It takes so much more effort to actually make that happen now. Phoenix is good. This Phoenix is very good. And against me, it's probably going to be a very good resource. If they can just keep playing Phoenix every turn, that could be problematic. So I think this is still the right call. There's not really much else I can do outside of hero power. This card seems really good in this deck. So what I'm debating is whether or not I attack this guy with the Mermy. They're very likely going to play it the next turn, but I think it's probably better for me to be in control of the attack than for them to be able to choose where to throw that. It does bring my attack down with the Mermy, obviously, because of the Reborn, but I think this is fine. Yeah, having Mother Duck and double Aura seems really solid. Ooh. Dubious Purchase is one hell of a card. So there's... is Mother Duck the only play here? I could Righteous Protector, Hero Power, and pass. It's not ideal, but So if I do that... They throw 2 guys at the Righteous Protector. They probably trade here. And then they'd have 1 more to attack with, likely killing the Silver Hand, so then I end up with no board. They also probably have no board. That doesn't seem very good. Mother Duck also leaves me with very few options. I think I am going to run this, though. Yeah, this Phoenix is going to be a problem. That was one of my favorite things about playing Rogue, was just continually playing the Phoenixes. Especially when you get the Weaver, whatever that spider is. Because if you play a card, you've already played that game, you draw a card. So you play Phoenix once, and then once it dies and comes back, you play Spider, and then you play the Phoenix, you draw a card, and you just keep drawing a card every turn until they kill the Weaver. Yeah, everything's happening pretty much just as I thought. That's fair. Alright. So Mother Duck's okay here. I think, all we gotta do here is just land some minions. I am a little hesitant. I was thinking about possibly holding the Righteous Protector last turn, and then this turn going Mother Duck, Righteous Protector, but then they would have had... They would have had more minions, I think probably 2 more minions, And so it felt like that wasn't going to be the right call.
I wonder.
I could Firefly Hero Power, but I feel like that gives them so much more potential to gain momentum here. But then again, what am I doing next turn if I do that? I'm just Mother Duck and I have less resources, I guess, so I think this is okay. It's not very good, but this gets me closer to Ziliax. As sad as it is, I think having a little control over the board is good, so... Oof. Okay. Yeah, that asteroid hitting a minion would have been pretty brutal. No random asteroids, please. No, thank you. There's the Web Weaver. And I assume they're going to play Phoenix.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Ooh. Okay, they're gearing up for some type of something here. Usually they play the Eat the Imp. There we go. When they're going to play Everything Must Go. And the Phoenix draws them another card. Doesn't that mean you could have played the Phoenix first? Oh, I guess the Phoenix would have cost 1 and they only had 1 mana total. Okay, so I can play 2 guys and a Crusader Aura or a Flash Sale. Honestly, not a very good position here.
I think.
Octomasseuse is just such a hilarious card. Yeah, I really think
Let me think.
my best bet is probably Flash Sale. I'm still gonna be kind of stuck though, is the problem. Ziliax is 3. I could play Ziliax, but I don't think that's gonna be very good. I could go 1 more minion and hero power, Ziliax for 1. Yeah, I think this is still the way to go. It sucks, but yeah, the attack was semi-questionable, especially since I have Crusader Aura, but I think the less minions they have, the better, obviously. It tends to be better, in my experience, to choose how you're going to trade rather than letting your opponent choose how you're going to trade minions. Because obviously they're going to make the best trades for them, and you're going to make the best trades for you. But there are times where just sitting there is correct, you know. There have been times where I've gotten, you know, a little attack happy. That does not seem like the best attack there. Oh. Sure. Yeah, the other thing is that Weaver needs to die, because if they keep drawing cards, I'm very screwed. I mean, granted, they've only got, what, 3 cards left in their deck, but if they play Incendius, for example, then they've got no deck and a draw engine. They're also, jeez. Yeah, okay. They're in a pretty good position here. Oof. Okay, thankfully no taunt minions, but that's a board right there. So Web Weaver's definitely going to die, but I think I'm also going to die on the next turn. Yeah, as sad as it is, I think I just need to play a little defense here. This sucks. Yeah, most of their deck I think is asteroids at this point. 1 card left in their deck, so if they drop Incendius, I mean it costs 10 though, so they've got to make it 2 more turns. What is this guy again? Oh yeah.
Where are my cards?
Okay, that's their last card. I don't know that the decks play Everything Must Go and Incendia. Oh, okay. No, Incendia's cost 7. I don't know why I thought that cost 10. Holy crap. Well, we're very screwed now. Every turn they're going to deal at least 1 damage to our minions. Assuming they don't just kill us. Oh, sure. Let's just add some asteroids in there. Why not? Interesting. And there's more asteroids. So yeah, this game is all but over. Yeah, we're super dead. I'm gonna pass the turn back because I want to see if they just kill me off the top decks here. Yeah, it looks like they can't kill me off just the top decks alone. And obviously I could have played a minion or two and that would have eaten some asteroids, but I think it's obviously inevitable with that board.
We're running out of cards. Where are my cards?
Dang, 2 away. That was close. But yeah, very well played by them. Alright, so 2 and 2. One more game and I'm going to switch up the Zilliax, see how that 6 mana version is. I have a feeling it's a little less reliable, because if you play Maul, it's still going to be the first thing you draw. So you're going to be stuck with that 6-drop. So I have a suspicion it's going to be a little worse, because it doesn't pump your guys and you just have to wait until turn 6 to play it. But I also have hope that it will be good, because when you get to turn 6, if you haven't created significant board position, then playing him duplicating himself, and doubling every turn is like a must-answer threat. So if... This hand seems fine. So if you have a board position and you play that, then seems good, because then you have to answer the Zilliax. The other guys are going to, be a little bit more free to swing, I hope. Against Warrior... I'm going to do this, just because there's a possibility it's Dragon Warrior, in which case, I want to be able to smack a Dark Rider or something, probably. Yeah, well, we can't do anything about that, that's fair. If I played this guy, I could also smack a Dark Rider with it, but then it's got 1 health. I think the Divine Shield... I don't know, this felt a little bit better. And plus the taunt, I think, is helpful. It lets me continue to play more minions here. They got to get through the Righteous Protector first. So next turn I got Slither Spear into Busybot, and then Flash Sale to follow up, so that could be good. Not sure it'll be enough. Ah, fine. So we're probably going to lose more minions before Flash Sale is relevant, unfortunately. But I think this is still the play. So I could kill this guy, but obviously they're going to attack back. This for 1. Probably this here. How do I want to do this? It's probably just correct to smack their face, but... They might also just go this guy here, hero to here, and then trade there, leaving me with these 2.
Let me think.
Let's move quickly.
So if that's the case, I think this... Yeah, so thinking about that, I think this is the attack. I don't like it, but I think it's the best of a bad situation, or a medium situation. It's not super bad, but oof. Okay. Yeah, I think they still just go one guy here, one guy here. So I'm left with a 2/4, which I think is better than... I think this is better than having the 2/3s left over. So they both have types, so I could play this, but I'm not sure that's good enough. So we're just going to flash sale. That also gives me the ability to kill this guy. And now they got to play a dragon if they want that extra peddler activation this turn. And even if they kill one minion, I've got Ziliax. Oof. Okie dokie then. Righteous Protector not having a type is annoying. That would be a great one for Storyteller to hit. I don't know that Ziliax is the play here, but it is a little bit bigger than these guys. If I play both of these, Ziliax costs 3, plus this, it'll cost 2 next turn. They're probably going to kill 2 minions next turn. No, actually, I don't think they can kill 2 minions next turn unless they have removal.
Let me think.
I should probably attack the peddler as much as I don't want to.
Low had many adventures.
So, kill that and see what they can do here. Could really use a good top deck right now. Yeah, it's times like this where Observer of Mysteries seems decent. I'm tempted to try this deck with like 2 Trinket Artist and another time with 2 Observer of Mysteries, because I want to see how good each of those cards are in more quantity. So maybe this evolution of the deck... Oy, 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 that was bad for them. Why would you do that? That seems awful. What? Oh my god. Maybe they forgot it triggers twice? Okay. That's a little fascinating. So I'm definitely not killing that 6/6. We're just gonna...
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
We're just gonna smack face and hope for the best here. Ooh, we drew a flash sale. That's even better. Yeah, no clue what version of Dragon Warrior they're on yet. Okay, Quality Assurance tells us they probably don't play Ziliax, which is good. So let's see here. If I go this, Ziliax will cost 1. So then, okay, this is, Yeah, I think I gotta do Ziliax and Flash Sale here. If I Hero Power Ziliax, then Flash Sale doesn't make a minion because my board is full, and I think it's better to have that protection of another Taunt Divine Shield minion. Trying to think now if it's better to hit with this here. No, I think it's better to hit with these 2 minions. Because then I've got 1 additional damage to throw at their face. Are they just dead though? Yeah, they're just dead either way. I'm overthinking this.
For justice.
Alright, got him. Alright, so after 5 games, 3 and 2. Which is fine. That's 60% with a small sample size. But like I said, we're going to try the 6 mana Ziliax now. So it's going to be double attack, summon a copy. So it's going to be a 6 mana 4/6. This seems like a good version of Ziliax, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Let's go. We got stuff to do. Yeah, I'm under the impression the 7 mana version is going to be better, but let's give it a try and see what happens. That's the whole point of the series, is we're just trying stuff out. And I will say the downside of an evolved version of this deck is I'm averaging about 10 minutes a game. 9-ish minutes, I think. Which isn't the end of the world, but I really like when your games are like 5 minutes apiece. You either win or you lose with that original version. So Mage can be tough because that Chalice that deals 2 damage split up among your minions is very difficult to deal with. So because of that, I'm a little tempted to keep Muster for Battle. I'm actually tempted to throw away Wisp here. Because if I go like Wisp Mermy and they go Chalice on 1, and then I play minions, they go Chalice on 2 Chalice on turn 2, that could be really bad. So I think I'm going to do this. It's not ideal. Okay, Maze Guide's okay. I like Maze Guide in this deck overall. I'm a little bummed there's only 1 copy in this version, but seems okay. So the question is, do I Mermy? I can double Mermy, but I don't know that that's very good. I guess double Mermy into Maze Guide, into Muster, into Crusader Aura is a great curve. I am very concerned about that Chalice, but I think this is the right play. The Reborn helps a lot here. So even if they go Chalice 1, of course. Okay. Well, that means they only have 1 Chalice left, and Mother Duck's a great draw.
The exit is this way.
Give me something big. Okay, 2/2's okay. At least both my minions... Oh, so they're not opting for Chalice Hero Power. They could have cleared the board again. I feel like that was possibly a misplay. I think this is the way to go.
Dead end. For justice.
So they can kill 2 guys off of Chalice, plus they've got Hero Power. So they could leave me with 2 guys, which means Crusader Aura's not very good. Ooh, that's a good one off of the Tide Pools. So they could just almost clear this board. Shoot. But they're not going to? Oh, goodness. Okay, so if that's a counterspell, that sucks. I think in this position, it might be worth the risk to Aura, because I have so few spells to begin with. Like, what do I have? Muster for Battle, Flash Sale, and Crusader Aura. So if it's not a counterspell, I'm in a very good position. If it is a counterspell, I still have the potential to fight through it. So I think it's worth finding out. Yeah, okay.
Dead end.
To battle!
To battle! To battle!
For justice.
So they've still got 1 Chalice. Sure. Yeah, it seemed like the obvious answer that they were like, ooh, counterspell. Like, the Ice Barrier is obviously okay, but counterspell is a must pick there for them. That sucks. Plus Chalice here, I assume? Yeah. kind of like Mother Duck here. It's either Mother Duck or Observer and Hero Power. Observer Hero Power could give me some resources.
Let me think.
It is only a 2/2. So if I do Mother Duck, I smack this guy with one of the ducks and the hero power, or my hero weapon. And then next turn I have Hero Power Flash Sale. But I think, I want to say this is a better option. Alright, and I'm not even going to look at the secrets. Not even going to look at them. We're just going blind. Okay, nothing there. Okay. That's a little helpful. If they play it again, if they replay that little flame elemental, and then I've got explosive runes, that's amazing. I assume the mage secret is like ice barrier or counterspell, something like that. No counterspell, okay. So it's probably like ice barrier. What else could it be? Oh, it was explosive runes. Okay. That's fine. Well, I think we got to do this and BusyBot. That seems great. Please be ice barrier. It's not ice barrier. Okay, so it's probably counterspell again.
For justice.
So if it's counterspell, then Flash Sale is basically a dead card. But I've got 15 attack on board, so I am representing lethal. Well, was. And I want to say just playing Flash Sale is the right call here. Because the odds of drawing a muster for battle to eat up the counterspell are so low. So yeah, let's just run it. Yep, there it is. That's the way it goes. I don't think it's worth attacking the 3/2.
Stand with me.
That's rough. Interesting. I expected them to attack a 2/2. I think it's correct to attack a 2/2 here. They're really going to attack a 1/1. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I should have attacked it. I didn't anticipate that. Righteous Protector's great.
But we fight.
So I can smack him for 8. Put him at 13? No, 12. Doi. Math. I think I hold this, honestly. I think representing that I have... Okay, timeout here. Do I attack the minions? I don't think it's super great to attack the minions, but... Yeah, sadly now I wish I attacked that before. I did not anticipate them going for the 1/1.
Let me think.
Yeah, if I attack the minions though, then I double Firefly.
Move quickly.
Yeah, so it's probably correct to attack their face here. But I see these minions as... Yeah, that could be a problem. Because the other thing, too, is this gives Divine Shield to a minion. And their hero, obviously. So, jeez. Okay. Okay. And the Bob. Alright. Yeah, this is a rough matchup.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, there's nothing I can draw that I wouldn't be able to play. Or to phrase that positively, I can play everything I draw. Jeez. Okay, then. Well, that was rough. Okay, then. So let's do this. So bad. Alright, so it looks like we've lost this game. They just attack and win.
Well played.
Alright, so yeah, starting with a turn 1 Sea Breeze Chalice, or no, turn 2 double Sea Breeze Chalice, I don't know that that's a winnable matchup. Because we're immediately fighting an uphill battle. I think if Aggro Paladin is more present on the ladder, then Mage gets better. I think Mage is a pretty good deck to begin with. A couple weeks ago, literally half of the games I was playing were against Mages. It's come down a little bit since then. I'm trying to think of what the majority of what I've played against has been. It's been kind of a good mix lately. So there's decent amount of Shaman and Death Knight. Oh, that's why I keep notes.
Uther versus Rexa.
Yeah, Control Warrior's been more present, and I still believe that that's something that you see more after Legend. Control Warrior is a little less reliable under Legend in my experience. Yeah, Hunter, Shaman, Control Warrior, Mage, a little bit of Aggro Paladin here and there. And every now and then there's a Priest deck. Rogue is the one I think that has been gaining popularity lately. I kind of like this hand. Hunter does have removal, but if I can go turn 1 Mermy Double Wisp. Actually, I don't even need to do it turn 1. So I'm gonna keep this regardless. So turn 1 I can go Mermy. Turn 2 I could go Hero Powered Double Wisp. And then turn 3 I can coin Flash Sale. If I draw a Busy Bot, it's incredible. Okay, Trinket Artist is interesting. I think I'm just going to lead with this. Because even if I draw Busy Bot, then I can play the Wisps on the turn I play it. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I didn't want to be greedy and throw the Wisp out there, but that would have been awesome. I would have been attacking for 6 on turn 2. But that makes this even better, because I just go here and here. And then next turn I've got Coin Flash Sale. Very good draw. Yeah, in my experience, the best draws in this deck have at least 1 Wisp, if not 2. The double Wisp draw is pretty nuts if you've got the follow-up. Of course. Yeah, Tracking Hunter is a very good deck right now. I would say that Tracking Hunter in the right hands is probably a top tier deck. Like Tracking Hunter, Shaman, Death Knight, and Mage. Probably the top 4 decks in Standard right now, in my opinion. Pretty good. Attacking for 13 on turn 3. And then next turn we've got Trinket Artist, gets us a Crusader Aura, assuming we have guys left over. I don't know that there's much they can honestly do here. Like, even if they got, even if they made the potion that deals 2 damage to all minions, they're still in a rough spot. They gotta find a lot more. They'd have to... What else would they do? I forget which one it is, but there's one of those fabled legendary minions that deals 2 damage to all minions. So if they play like another one of these, then that doubles, so they would deal 4 to all my guys, which would be way better for them. But that's assuming they can survive. Let's do this, get that Crusader Aura. It's also going to give us the Righteous Protector, which is perfect here, because it gives us a little bit more protection. Get that insulation for our minions. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try a version of this deck that plays double Trinket Artist. Of course. Of course. So that buys them a little time. So if they play the guy that deals 2 damage to all my minions twice, that'll help a lot. Very possible to come back from that, but would start to be pretty difficult. Also, you know, if they have the, I forget, Alien Encounters, something like that, the spell that makes the taunt minions, that could make it a lot tougher if they've got both of those cards. Let me see here. It is 5 mana. Costs 1 less for each card you discovered this game. And so they've discovered 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, they could go Alien Encounters and the Fabled Minion. I forget which one it is, if it's Sylvanas or the other one. Yeah, but looks like we're in a good position here. I think they're just dead. There it is. Alright, 1-1 after 2 games. Let's get 3 more and call it a day. So Ziliak's not very relevant these first 2 games.
Versus the Lich King.
I've been wondering how this matchup is.
Could not stop me then. You will not stop me now.
I will fight with honor.
This is an okay hand. It's got 1, these 2 on 2, this on 3. It's very reliant on top decks. It has the explosive potential that I would like. I just need to draw Flash Sale or Crusader Aura. Trinket Artist would be great. Maul would be great. If they've got like Coin, 2 damage Leech, that'll be annoying. Okay. Not the worst. There's the aura. Okay. We're in business, guys. So yeah, this hand is very reminiscent of the OG version. So as long as they don't have something crazy on turn 3, I think we're okay here. Because we just do this. Yeah, I think these updated versions of this deck are awesome. Wow, that's really bad. They're just probably dead. Like, what do you even do here? Take 16 this turn. They need to kill all my minions. There it is. So yeah, I like that this deck has the explosive potential of the original version of just like play small dudes, play Crusader Aura, win. With some follow-up. Because that really was the biggest problem, was not being able to follow up if they cleared the board. So if they clear the board, you still do have to manage your resources in a way that means that you can catch back up. But between Mother Duck and, you know, like a combination of cards with like Storyteller, and I still think this Ziliax has potential. Like, you know, play a bunch of dudes, get a couple attacks in, they clear the board, play some dudes, clear the board, and then drop Ziliax. I think you still have potential to take it down from there. Wow. Alright, back-to-back Death Knights.
You could not stop me then. You will not stop me now.
Well, this is a hand.
I will fight with honor.
I don't know that I like Platosaur very much, especially against Death Knight. And I'm not sure the Mother Duck is a keep here. I think it's normally not a keep. I want to play with it. I would like to use it. But I got it anyway, so.
The light dims, but we fight.
So hopefully I draw a 1-drop so that I can... That's annoying. Hopefully I draw a 1-drop so I can busy bot. Yeah, there we go.
My blood boils.
Alright, now we can follow up with Storyteller or something else even. You gain twice as many corpses, and the battle cry is draw a card that spends corpses. Wow. That's interesting.
Now Lo had many adventures.
I guess I could have killed the 1/1 with the what is it, Slither Spear.
I remember this place well.
Yeah, because then they get to attack the... Yeah, I guess... Well, either way, they could have used the hero power, attacked the Righteous Protector, and then attacked the Storyteller. Oof. And that's the card that spends corpses. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mother Duck seems okay here. I don't really like it, but I think it's alright. It's better than Muster for Battle, I think.
Let me think.
So if I Muster for Battle, I can smack that guy, kill this with the hero, and then they have a 3/5, and I have 3 1/1s. If I Mother Duck, I shoot one guy there, I can still trade there, or not trade, just smack that, and then I've got a couple minions left over. I think that's better. I don't think Maul is the way to go here as much as I would like to. So either way, they're gaining that life back. That's fine. Alright, so decent board. But I assume they have stuff they can do. Ooh, that's annoying.
I remember this place well.
Very surprised they didn't kill the 4-1. What do we got? Woohoo! Very good. So I don't want to, but I'm thinking about trading there. I could just smack them for 6, 12. Then they attack back, kill 2 minions. I think that's better. And yeah, this is the scenario I was thinking was possible. Oh, good God. Yeah, this is the scenario I thought was possible where you have a decent board and then you drop Ziliax and then that becomes a must-answer threat. But they have 2 poisonous minions with Rush. Oh my God. Okay, that was really bad. What is this card even? I've literally never had someone play Shadows of Yesterday. And they get 2 random bonus effects, so 2 of them got Poisonous and Rush. That is bonkers.
Let me think.
What? How is that a card? So 6 mana, you get 12 power with 2 bonus effects each. That's insane. Well, I have to find a way to get rid of this, otherwise Ziliax is not good. Because it's only a 4/6. Yeah, Lifesteal Reborn? This is crazy. I knew this would be a tough matchup, but this is ridiculous.
I must move quickly.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but I think I have to do this. Mother Duck's at least helpful. I've got another turn after this one with Crusader Aura. I guess I'll do this, just putting a dude out there so that hopefully it eats up some attack. Probably going to be the hero power, but... Or that. Of course.
Conquer in my name.
What is happening? I have honestly never played against this version of Death Knight, and it seems insane. This is so crazy.
What a waste.
So, yeah, even if I kill a bunch of dudes right now, I think I'm still just dead. Yeah, no matter how I attack, I'm just very dead.
Let me think.
This is baffling.
Wither away.
Yeah, and they still got 20 attack. I guess maybe I should have prioritized killing this because it would have come back as a 3/2.
I must move quickly.
But still, that means they would have had 15 attack and I'm at 13. Plus whatever guy didn't attack, or attack this instead of the other, which is, yeah, this is crazy.
Well played. The victory.
Crazy, crazy. So 2-2 after 4 games. Let's see if I can get a 3-2 record with this. Maybe playing Ziliax last turn was okay. I still think, yeah, the Platosaur getting lucky with the Crusader Aura was okay. Yeah, because in the face of, so there's a couple schools of thought you can go with there. If I play the Ziliax and they kill it with the poisonous minions, it's eating up their minions, which could be helpful to me, but that's also just playing resources, spending my whole turn doing something that isn't going to matter too much in the long run. So playing the Platosaur felt like the right call because it gives me an extra card. I think I had Muster for Battle and Maul still. Something like that. Either way, crappy situation all around.
I will fight with honor.
Finally get to play Observer of Mysteries. I guess I played it one time before, but this seems like a spicy card. Alright, 3 Death Knight in a row is not how I wanted to end this, this round of games, guys. The ladder gods are not in our favor. I would love to see a 1-drop off the top so I can busy bot next turn. I'm tempted to Muster for Battle and then busy bot the following turn, but I'm not sure if that's too greedy. It gives me a little bit more explosive potential, but it could also just backfire. So let's see what we draw first. Oh, okay. That makes me want to busy bot and follow it up with Crusader Aura. But I think Muster for Battle is still probably the call here. Yeah.
For justice.
We do that, and then smack for 3. And hopefully they didn't get a taunt minion off of Creature of Madness. Okay, then. I think I still got to do it. So this is going to be 4. And then we'll go 1 and 3. And smack him for 12. And I like the idea of having Muster for Battle plus BusyBot available as a follow-up, should they do something bad here. Like that. This is what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 damage I can deal. I think Observer of Mysteries might be the play.
Let me think.
Yeah, I think Observer of Mysteries is the way I'm going to go here.
For justice.
Mysterious sword, what is yours?
Reporting for duty.
Alright, we're going blind into the secrets again. Let's see what happens. I would have loved for them to be mage secrets. Makes counterspell and... Ooh. Ice Trap is pretty much a counterspell. Okay, they're just dead. I like this Observer guy. Okay, so 3 and 2 with each version of the deck with the 2 different Ziliacs. 6, 4 in total for the 10 games, so solid 60% in a relatively small sample size. But I like this deck. I think if you like Aggro Paladin and you're tired of losing random games because your opponent just happened to have a couple pieces of removal, this is definitely the way to go. I'm going to definitely keep doing this video series now that there is an evolution of the deck. So I'm probably going to try a couple Observer's Mysteries, a couple Trinket Artists, just kind of do some, you know, light playing with the deck list. I've got another version of the deck that I found online that I think is interesting enough to try as well. So there's going to be more of this video series. Definitely check it out, guys. And if this is too competitive for your taste, don't worry, I got you covered with those awful, silly decks like Dragon Paladin, Grime Street Paladin, Searing Reflection Paladin. I play a lot of stupid stuff with Paladin. I like Paladin right now for some of the silly interactions, but yeah, I try to keep that balance of competitive and silly decks on the channel. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, all that fun stuff. Comment what you think about decks. I always hate asking, it feels so disingenuous, but it does make a big difference. The dreaded YouTube algorithm is always looking for engagement. So big thank you to you guys that are already following. Peace and love, guys.